Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And oh my goodness me, I'm so excited today. I'm going to be bringing in probably the most gorgeous, powerful deck I have ever owned. And I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to use 3 decks of cards today to bring in a message for you, your person, your journey, and see what the energy is and what's going on. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Guardian Angels Oracle by Angali, the gorgeous Thelema Tarot as well, and are you ready for this? The absolutely stunning deck, Poverty to Millionaire. This is the Poverty to Millionaire Mindset Transformation deck by Katrina Marie from Love and Beyond. I'm so excited about this, Pure Love and Beyond. I'm so excited about this deck, and I just want to give a big shout out before I even start this reading, because it wouldn't even be possible for me to have this deck if it wasn't for 2 people. Obviously, Katrina Marie, who created the deck, but I first saw this deck used over on Mr. Lightwork's channel, and he channels the messages, as you know, from them to you, as if in the first person. So he doesn't show the cards, as in what the deck is or anything like that. So I didn't know if this deck was a tarot deck, an oracle deck, or anything. And I could not find this deck anywhere. I didn't know who created it, where it was from, anything. So our soul sister Patricia went on a mission to find this deck. And it took her a while, but she found it. She got to the bottom of it and she located it. And I checked it out on Etsy. And unfortunately, it wasn't available for delivery to the UK. So I thought, I'm not giving up. So I contacted our soul sister Laura and said, hey Laura, would it be possible for me to buy this deck and send it to you in the US and you to send it to me? And that's what we did. So I want to give a huge shout out to our soul sister Patricia Bazzari for making it possible for me to know what the deck was in the first place, or is. And then a big shout out to our soul sister Laura Marto for doing that for me. And honestly, it means so much. And I'm so blessed and grateful to have such amazing people here who I really do see as my family. All of you, I see you as my family, soul sisters, soul brothers, friends to me, and I'm just so, so grateful. So huge shout out about this deck. It's absolutely magnificent. I used this yesterday in the members reading and it blew my mind, okay? And this is a gorgeous deck, so I'm so excited to bring this in today. So without further ado, let's do it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the angel guidance for you today? Straight out. What's the angel guidance for your person today? And what's the angel guidance for the journey itself today? What's the angel guidance for the journey? Thank you, thank you. And if you are a member of the channel, make sure you watch that reading I did yesterday. It was a pick a bow reading with this deck and it will blow your mind, okay? What's the guidance for you today with the tarot? What's the energy that you're in? Thank you, thank you. And what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? What do we need to know? They're giving me heat in the body again. We picked up on that yesterday. So there could still be a lot of heat between the 2 of you, a lot of Kundalini rising, a lot of passion. What's the energy around the journey? And obviously it is the 1st of July today, so it's a very special day moving into this brand new month. And then with this gorgeous deck, what's the message for you today? Or what messages do you need to know? What's the message for them today? What's coming out for them? And what's the guidance around the journey today? What's the guidance around the journey today? Thank you, angels. Wow, so very clear, quick messages coming through. Let's see what's going on. This one's moving on top of the deck as well for this one, so I'm going to take it. Okay. So we're going to start with the angel guidance for you today. And we're going to look at the tarot. So we've got Hierophant. So you may well be thinking about commitment today. Are we ever going to be in a commitment? Are they going to marry me? Will we end up together? That's the kind of energy I've got coming through here, because obviously you are very committed to them. And what's so important right now is that you make a commitment to you and your higher path and your connection with Source, your connection with God, the creator, the higher power, the universe, whomever you connect with up there. Because when you get it right with self and source, that opens the door for everything else. But I feel this is a huge message for you, that you will be in union, that it will manifest for you. Especially if you've been asking about that, because you want this. And for those of you in commitments yourselves, you may be looking at these commitments very closely right now. So if you're in a marriage yourself, you may think, I know I need to leave this marriage. I know that I need to be free to be able to pursue my twin or to be able to move forward in a new direction. And I definitely feel you may be thinking about their situation if they are married or living with someone or involved in a relationship. And you may actually be working out why that's happening. So you may be seeing it from a higher path, recognizing that there are lessons involved and changes that need to come in. And yeah, you've got intimacy. So what I'm feeling is, just because they are in something else does not mean that you can't feel the intimacy with them yourself, because you can. So I'm feeling that what's coming in for you is commitment with them and intimacy with them. But what I'm really guided to share here is that if they're in a commitment with someone else, then there is no intimacy in that connection. And it's only a matter of time until that connection comes to an end, because they want to pursue the intimacy with you. And that's where they feel their life is, where they belong. And all the intimacy is for you. And this is really what we spoke about yesterday as well, them wanting you to know that they have all that passion, all that desire, and all that drive for you. It's not for anyone else, it's for you. No matter what ring someone is wearing, or no matter what's going on social media. And you may be worried right now if there is any intimacy going on in their current connection. If they are in a relationship, if they are married, if they are living with someone, you may be wondering what's going on there. And the angels are asking you to breathe and have faith in what you share with them, and to know that what they are currently in is coming to an end. It says intimacy is the key to enjoying a beautiful, long-lasting relationship. So they're not getting that where they are. So the relationship they are in cannot and will not be long-lasting. Now, I know that not everyone is dealing with a karmic relationship situation, but for those of you that are dealing with that, you need to know that. And also, if you're in your own karmic relationship, you know that it won't last much longer because you're not receiving the intimacy that you need. Because you're both being drawn to each other. You're being drawn to your twin. You're being drawn to your true person. So obviously those things that you're in or they are in are not satisfying either of you. So they're going to come to a natural end. So I am definitely feeling there is mutual karmic relationships going on for some of you watching that need to come to an end. And you'll be made more and more aware of that in your separate paths. Now, I feel that you definitely need to know wherever they are, whatever they're doing, whatever they seem to be committed to, there's no intimacy there. And they are actually thinking about intimacy with you. They're thinking about commitment with you. They're thinking about how to move this forward with you. So as intimacy is the key to enjoying a beautiful, long-lasting relationship, which means that your relationship will be long-lasting because you have that intimacy. And that intimacy between you is always there. Even though you're not together or there's separation, or you may just be sharing that intimacy through the 5D, or this may be something you've experienced in the past, that intimacy never goes away. And that's why your relationship will last, because when you are in union, when you are in a relationship, when you do come together, it will get stronger and stronger. It won't dissipate or die out the way it does with karmic people. It will get stronger and stronger. So it's safe for you to let your guard down. So maybe you've got your guard up today, or you've got your guard up right now because of their karmic situation, or because they haven't yet committed to you, or you feel like they've messed you around in some way or let you down. So I feel there's definitely a message here about forgiveness and taking your guard down to open your heart. Now, that doesn't mean you don't set boundaries down. It just means you still allow yourself to feel and experience this love and be open to this love without being on guard. It says, be open to deep intimacy with your counterpart. So I definitely do feel that there's going to be an opportunity coming to be intimate soon, or to get more intimate. Now, this could be physically intimate or emotionally intimate. So it's not just about being physically intimate. It's about opening up emotionally to each other. And I definitely feel that they're going to come forward and speak to you words of emotion about the commitment, about future. So I feel some of them are definitely going to open up about their karmic situations and let you know they want to make changes in those situations. Some of them are going to come forward and talk to you about how they envision your future, that they see commitment with you, that they know it's going to happen, that they want that. So things are going to change. So I definitely feel this energy shift as we've moved into July is bringing in commitment and intimacy. So things are going to move forward, and there are going to be some karmic endings happening this month as well, and moving towards September, October, big changes occurring. Now, we've got coming through here, beautiful cards here. So the first thing I'm connecting with is, even though you're not physically together, for those of you who are not physically together right now, you may be apart. So there's a divide there, you see. You are both thinking about each other, and listen to that motorbike speed. So I'm seeing this as, even though there's maybe a physical divide between you, you're not physically together, you're not physically spending time together, you are always connected. And this is the number 44, which is also a huge sign that the angels are protecting your connection. And this card is duality of strength. So duality, that's the two of you. You are one. So the fact that you may be separate right now from each other physically does not mean that you are separate from each other energetically, because you are one. And it says, my contrasts make me whole, grounded, and uniquely powerful. So when you're thinking about each other, yes, it can be very painful and hard when you're not together, but it also makes you feel whole, grounded, and uniquely powerful. And when you allow yourself to remember that you are one, that's exactly how you feel. It says strength comes from embracing both light and shadow within yourself. So you will have a masculine and feminine energy within your own self, and a light and a dark aspect. So this is about you recognizing we go through the dark times to appreciate the light, to appreciate the good. We go through the negatives to find the positives. We go through doubt to find faith. And you also bring each other's shadow side out in each other, and each other's brighter side. So you make each other feel better, and sometimes you make each other feel worse, because it brings up those triggers. It says duality allows you to understand and appreciate the full spectrum of your experience. By integrating your contrast, you create balance and unlock your unique power. Trust that your duality is your greatest strength. So this is really saying to you, the fact that you are twin flames is actually your greatest strength. And the fact that you can harness your light even in the dark times is your greatest strength. And the fact that you go through negatives and find positives is one of your greatest strengths. And what I'm actually seeing in this card is as well, that it's not just the masculine who could be in a karmic situation. So for those of you watching who have other people involved in this, so you're in your own relationship, you know what you have to address. And I'm also seeing this as your person very aware that you have options, that you are sexy, that you are attractive, that people look at you, that people watch you, that you are admired. So you are being shown that you are wanted. And again, you may not recognize that. And I feel they want to actually make you theirs. And a lot of them right now are worried that you may have other options. So they may be watching you on social media. They may be seeing other people liking your pictures or hitting you up on social media in some way, and it's making them jealous. So they may also be dealing with that during their silence and separation. And this is harmony of extremes. And this says the dark and the light, balancing struggles and success. And they give me fear. So again, going into the fear, which leads to success because you overcome it. So I feel this is the definite knowingness that you know you're going to be in a commitment. They give me fear, and releasing fears around if there's already a commitment there. So it's about knowing that you need to be free to be together. Now this says harmony is achieved by balancing the extremes within yourself and your life. The balance creates a sense of peace and alignment, allowing you to thrive. By honouring both the highs and the lows, you find stability and strength. So trust in your ability to harmonise and grow. Isn't that powerful? And it says, I thrive by finding harmony between all parts of myself. So the message for you today is, find harmony in all the aspects of you, the light and the dark, the negative and the positive, the ups and the downs, the parts of you that get triggered, and knowing that you are one. So I'm really connecting within these cards for you that you are one. And that's what you're being reminded. Now, there's also an action step that you can do in these cards too. So there's like a little bit of homework with these cards, which is really fantastic. So you can draw a line down a piece of paper, and on one side write your top 3 shadow traits. And you may also want to do this for your person as well. So write down the 3 things that you may not like about yourself, or the things that could trigger you, or the things you're working through right now, perhaps some challenges. And then on the other side, write how it complements your strengths. So for example, when I've spoke about this before, writing a letter to them and not posting it or giving it to them, obviously, to bring in a healing. So for example, you write down, you've hurt me because of this, this and this, but then you turn it into a strength saying, but it's made me stronger because it's made me more patient, it's helped me to give back to myself, it's helped me to realise what I do want and what I don't want. It's helped me to recognise what I am putting up with and what boundaries I need to set. So it's really about you addressing your own inner work. It says, these contrasts create harmony and power within you. So reflect on how integrating these dualities make you whole and benefit the others you are called to be of service to. So again, you're being reminded that you're also in service. So everything you go through in your journey assists you with beneficial lessons and tools and experiences that make you grow and learn. Helps you to use your experience to empathise with another or give guidance to another or assist in some way. Now, the other action step is close your eyes and visualise light and shadow swirling together in harmony within you. And say in this visualisation, I thrive. I thrive by embracing all parts of myself and my journey. And then identify one area where you feel out of balance and take a small step to restore harmony in that today. So you could do this and think, well, I don't feel safe. So your step would be affirming, I am safe, or calling on Archangel Michael, or replacing that doubt with faith. And I also want to say this, Katrina Marie, who created this deck, she actually based this deck, the characters in the deck, on her and her twin, which is really beautiful. So the guidance for you today is that you will have intimacy and you will be with your person. So again, I feel this is another message for those of you who perhaps are contemplating moving on or dating someone else, or maybe there's two people on your mind right now. And the angels say, make it about your person. So if you're thinking, am I going to have commitment with my person, the one who's you really do want to be with, who perhaps can't be with you right now because they're in a commitment already or there's other stuff going on, make a commitment in your heart to wait for them so that you don't get involved with anyone else, because it brings other people in, it can cause other problems, it can open a can of worms, it can get you in a world of trouble, perhaps if you go into something that you're not perhaps meant to be doing, or, so obviously everything's for lessons and growth, but I feel the message is about you knowing the person you truly want to be with, even if you're not together right now. And it's about knowing that even if you did date someone, it probably wouldn't still satisfy or complete you the way you want it to. And I say probably because that may be something you're still learning to understand or go through, or, it's a lesson you're still learning. So if I said it won't, you might think, well, it could do. So you have to learn that for yourself. And the best thing to do as well is imagine these two people or these people in a room without ego, without weighing everything up in your mind. Who do you go to? That's your person. So I feel the message is you will have commitment and intimacy no matter what's going on. You just have to have faith. So the energy coming in around them today, with the tarot, we've got the Page of Cups. So they definitely do want to reach out to you, and they're going to. So they want to initiate communication. And again, we got that coming through yesterday with the Ram coming up in the reading, where they're going to take spontaneous action to you. So this is a big message, or, the day before, it's all rolling into one. So this is a big message about things happening now. They are going to communicate to you. They are going to tell you how they feel. They are going to move things forward. And the fish there is also about the introspection. So I'm definitely connecting with the reading we did with the animal deck the other day. Okay, so this was it Sunday, where we got the fish coming out, which is about going within and understanding things. So definitely feel your person is about to reach out to you. Why? Because they can't stay away, because they're feeling all this passion. So again, we've been talking about all this passion and fire and desire and the way they are feeling your energy. And you look at this, you can't get better than this, can you? The Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands with the Lovers and the Page of Cups is 100% sign, really. They're going to reach out to you. Now, it could take until August time for them to do this, but they are going to do this. So give them time. Don't panic and think they're never going to reach out. It's never going to happen because of this, or go into your head and your ego about whatever they're dealing with right now, wherever they are, because you're being shown here they're making changes. They are going to communicate. A lot of them are going to travel. So they may travel to where you are, whether that's by plane or train or car or another vehicle. They're going to do it. Why? Because love is worth it. And the passion they feel for you is absolutely worth it. So the angel guidance for them today is good news. The angels say, we are delighted to let you know that your counterpart has experienced their awakening and they're consciously making their way to you. Now, I feel that this is also what they are recognizing, that you're both awakening, you both know the truth. But this is a big sign for you that the good news is that they are on their way. And these cards are just validating that. They are on their way to you because they are awake to it. They know what they need to do. And we've got, when you see 333, now isn't that powerful? Got angel bumps, about this journey moving forward. That's so powerful when we're connecting with that as well. It's very, very powerful for members, because I did a reading yesterday with this deck here, and we got the number 33 coming through in the members reading. I said, if you're seeing 333 or 333, or you're seeing something 33 on the clock, so you may well see, you look at the clock and it's 3:33, or you look at the clock and it's 5:33, because that's a huge sign that the angels are with you and you're being guided and things are coming together and that Jesus is all around you. So when you see 3:33, we are guiding you to connect and work with the ascended masters, such as Jesus or Buddha, or anyone you connect with as an ascended master or a spirit guide. Please know you're always loved and protected. So I feel Jesus or Buddha or someone they are connecting with around them. And I definitely feel that they may have loved ones in heaven around them anyway that have passed over. So perhaps if their mum's passed over, or their dad, or a significant person who was in their life, they are being guided by that person. And they're being guided to follow their heart and their truth. And that's exactly what they're doing here. So breathe. And this is what they're doing before they take action. They're breathing. They're just thinking about it a little bit. They may be grounding themselves today. It says, take some deep breaths and be still. We know and understand the intensity of your twin flame journey. Breathing exercise or meditation will help you to keep calm, especially because a lot of them are facing their dragons right now, their struggles to be able to make changes and move forward. And wow, this is super powerful, because what I'm seeing with this is about actually doing what they're going to do. This is a creativity card. It's a number 16 as well. So I definitely feel that they were creating in their mind between January and June what they're going to put into action now in July and moving into August. So it says, I create new paths and possibilities with my imagination. So I definitely feel that they are visualizing, or they've been visualizing, especially between January and June, what they want to do. And then they're going to put it into action. So I feel this is a big message for you, that you've both been manifesting this, you've both been visualizing this, you've both been intending these things to the universe, and you're on the same page. And your person is preparing to put this into action. It says creativity is the ability to think beyond limitations and generate new ideas. And again, this could also be ideas coming to them about their work life, about their business, things they want to do to create more money and success in their life. But connected with you in the journey, I feel this is about them knowing what to do inside, because they've been visualizing and they've been working it all out in the head for so long. Now it's time to take action, and that's why we've got the 8 of Wands coming through. It says, by tapping into creativity, you bring innovation and inspiration to your journey. And they may well be feeling more creative about their life right now in general. Your unique perspective is your superpower. Use it to create your dreams. Isn't that beautiful? And I feel that this is also about you making things happen your way. And you knowing that things are happening, rolling in the right direction, being guided, being shown the way. So the exercise you can do is take 10 minutes to brainstorm ideas for a goal or project without judgment. Write down everything, even the wildest ideas, and choose one to take action on. So what you could do here is something connected with your business or your job or your goals or your dreams. Think, right, what do I want to do? What do I really want to achieve in my life? And don't let your ego bring up fear or say, oh, you can't do that because you're not capable, or you need this for that, or what would people think? Without judgment, what would you do? And then write down ideas. You'll be surprised what comes through. Now, the energy around the journey, this is powerful, because I see you moving forward together, first of all, and they're going to take a chance. So we've got the, this kind of card table. So it's like a game of roulette in a way, but this is a card game. So it's showing you that your masculine is going to take this chance on you. And it's really not on you at all. It's on themselves, because you are one. So they know that you're worth taking a chance for. You're worth it. And that's what they intend to do, to move forward with you. So I'm seeing this as you moving forward together. So even though you may not be together right now physically, you are absolutely on the right path. And it says every journey begins with courage, vision, and a single step. So again, having that vision, finding the courage to make changes, taking a step forward, it says the journey begins. The journey begins. I love this. And this is also number 46. So that could be an age for someone watching. But I'm getting April just gone to June just gone. Again, where there's been big shifts happening. And this says steps to wealth and purpose. So it's not just about being together, but you're taking steps towards your life purpose and having a healthy life purpose. It says every great achievement begins with a single step forward. It's not about having all the answers, but about having the courage to start. The path may seem daunting, but trust in your vision and take it one step at a time. The journey itself is where the transformation happens, and that's so true. You learn through the journey itself. And your person is being more creative now to actually move forward with this vision. So I'm seeing this as the vision they have. They have a vision of being with you, how successful it will be with you. And they know because of that it's worth taking a chance on. And this says gratification steps. Let's make it a groove, or let's make it a go, or let's do it, okay? It says let's make it a game, but I'm not really connecting with that. I feel it's like let's make it a go, let's make it happen. So I definitely see this as they are going for it. It says mix the empowerment exercises with the Millionaire action plans. So what I'm feeling with that is they're mixing plans with action. They're putting plans into action. They're putting their plans into action to move forward towards you. They're going to take a chance. So I'm seeing this as they're willing to take a chance on this love. They're going to choose you by choosing themselves. They're going to do this. So you have to have faith that they're going to put this into place. And the action step you can do is take a 30-minute meditative walk along a quiet path in nature, imagining each step as a move towards your dreams. So go for a walk in nature today for 30 minutes if you can, and visualize perhaps your person working with you or being by your side. Because I feel someone wants to create some kind of life work goal. So you may want a business with them, you may visualize working with them. So if you go on this walk, you can visualize how you want your future to look, but you can also imagine they are walking on that walk with you, holding hands. You may imagine that you're talking to them as well, and you're creating. It says, hold the intention in your heart and say, I courageously take the steps on my journey to abundance and success. And then reflect by journaling on how recent actions are transforming into potential progress. So what I'm feeling with this is, go on this walk, and then when you get back, perhaps journal down your thoughts about it or what's come to you. Because the angel guidance is playtime. Wanting to have some fun. It says, we understand on your journey things can seem intense and extremely frustrating. So you may be feeling frustrated with things today. So going on that walk will help you. And trusting the journey more. It's time to inject some playtime into your life. Remember to laugh and play. That's the angel's way. Having some fun. And we've also got here balance. So again, you have to balance work and home. You have to balance the masculine and the feminine energies. I feel this is a message about alignment. It says it's time to balance yourself. Focus on balancing your inner divine masculine and feminine energies. And that's exactly what we spoke about right at the beginning. You know, where you're balancing the energy between the two of you, wherever the cards went. But this is about balance. Says this will also bring your twin counterpart into balance as well. So this is showing you that it doesn't matter if you're not together right now, you are balancing your energies out. And we've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Queen of Cups. So yes, it may be hurting your heart to not be together right now, and you may be feeling emotional today, but you have the power to turn things around. Remember, it's a choice how you look at this. Are you choosing to look at this with faith and hope and positivity, or are you choosing to look at this with stress and negativity and pain? So yes, it's hard to be in separation, but separation is preparation. It opens your heart, it makes you stronger. It allows you to access the parts of you that are inside of you. You know, that connection with source, that connection with self, that connection with them. And if you do the exercises we spoke about today, I feel it will really help. So let's bring in some letters today to end the reading. So we've got, wow, I feel you're going to see birds today. And we've got bid as well there. So this can also be about biding your time. It can be about getting first dibs on something. So I feel this is a huge message about things shifting and coming forward. But they're giving the word bird. I don't know if there is an R in here. Let's have a quick look. But they show me bird. No, but they give me this BID as a bird. Bid. Someone could also be bidding on something. So perhaps you could be connected with bidding in some way, or your person could. This could be about the stock market. That's coming into my mind. Could be about someone could perhaps like putting bids on things on eBay, or bidding on something else. This could be connected with an auction, or, you know, they show me like paintings and things like that. But they give me the word bird. As soon as I picked it up, BID, bird. So you may see birds. We've got Anne, so the name Anne is coming through. So that may be significant for you. That could be your name, or it could be connected with a loved one who's around you, guiding you right now. You know, I've got an Auntie Anne up there. And this could also be a big message about things coming together. Again, we've got and, this and that. Okay, something coming. We've got 2 Ks. We've got Q and J. We've got N and A. So this could also be something that's manifesting between now and January. So we've got Jan there. Jan. Again, Jan can be a name. It could stand for Janice or something of that nature. But I've got Jan as in the month coming through as well. We've got G and Z and N. So you take these how they resonate with you. But I feel you may see birds. You may see signs about bids. That you're the highest, you know, the highest bidder, you're going to win. And it's not about winning or losing. This is about you knowing you can't lose what's meant for you anyway. But I feel the big message coming through today for you is, they give me the name, or the Lamb as well, which is about Jesus being around you, the Lamb of God. But I feel what you really need to know is your person is going to take a chance on this love. Okay, and it's not about taking a chance. It's about going for what your heart is showing you and telling you to do. But in their mind, it's a chance. It's a risk. And they are willing to do that. They're going to take a gamble. You're worth bidding on. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.